Hey, everybody. Who's today's wiener? Millie? Millie Vanilli? Millie Vanilli. I need to mow. Let's see. Camera. Um. The wiener! Yay! How's it going, everybody? Country Girl, Luminous, Robin. Hey, Diana. Let's go this way. We're just going some side. I was just going to hang out in the uh, turn off my Wi-Fi. Okay. Eating too. Speaking of eating, I've been watching Amberlynn Reed. Wasn't she on like 600-Pound Sisters or something? I don't know. I've been kind of getting into her. Uh-oh, scary doggy. Come on. Hey, wait, what? We don't ever go this way, do we? Oh, look at all those tomatoes. Look at all those tomatoes. Look at all those green. You could have a heyday at green fried tomatoes. Lots of green tomatoes. There's Frederick. Soon, hopefully, we'll have Fred with us to walk with. Hey, Victoria. I know, and he still has some yellow on his tail from when I put a little rainbow in his tail for Pride Month. I'm just kidding. I don't even know when Pride Month is. But I did give him a rainbow in his tail, and it was really cute. Wow, that's a nice bike. Don't pick. No, I wouldn't do that. If I were to do that, do you think I would do that on camera? Like, as much as people try to get me in trouble on here. First of all, I would just ask her if I wanted a tomato. I would just like knock on the door and ask if I could have like some to make some fried green tomatoes. Seriously, I would just ask. Not worth stealing them over. This is my little hood. Hey, Crime Stories Obsessed. Where are we going? Huh? I'm following you. We never go this way. Well, we can't just go in somebody's driveway. I didn't bring the stroller or my little purse thing for you to sit in, so you're kind of or what's the word? SOL. If you get tired, because I'm not really far. He can walk. That's for sure. Oh no. That's horrible. Crime Stories Obsessed. See, I could never. I just can't. I was just talking about that something similar on here about how I would never be able to do that kind of work. I just am too. Yeah, no way. I just couldn't handle it. Let's see, which way we can go. Let's go this way. Bandit, you're going to get tired. You're trying to pull me to go quicker. You're going to get tired. I'm trying to get you to pace yourself. Oh my gosh, there's another cute little pup over here. It's like pigtails. That's so funny. Aw. Is she part poodle or?
This one?
Yeah.
She's what they call a powder puff. Her mom was hairless, and her dad's a pom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a Pomeranian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her
cool.
dad was a pom, and then her mom was hairless, a Mexican hairless.
A Mexican hairless, is that like a Chihuahua or something?
Well, they kind of remind you a little bit of that, but there's no. The only hair they got is like their on their top knot and their tail.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Other than that.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, have a good evening. It's cute. He was you guys couldn't see him. He was too far away, but looks like a poodle in a way. But she had it cut, a special cut. Is he a papillion? No, he was. She said a Mexican hairless, and her dad was Pomeranian. So, oops, trying to keep up with the comments here. How's Fred? He's doing all right. We're just trying to get everything figured out. These people got the right idea. Going out mowing at 8 p.m. That's what I should be doing. We'll know more, like as far as with Fred, very, very soon. Hopefully this week. Come on. So hopefully this week we'll know more, a lot more. We should. So yeah, everybody just keep those positive thoughts and prayers a coming. I wish I could talk more, but every time I do, I get myself into some kind of BS. So, but should have some news very, very, very soon. I know that would be amazing. Uh, he was that September Virgo. That would be very amazing and very hopeful as well too, with keeping the house like, you know, normal stuff that everybody has to do. Um, because I have to mow the lawn. Like I have, and there's about, I would say, a half acre. Uh, it's not a lot or anything, but chat's not working. Hey, thank you, country girl. I'm gonna miss these late, not or these. I like it being, still light out at 9 p.m. It's 8 p.m. right now here, and I wish it was like this all the time. Wish it was like this all the time. So down here, I think I passed it the other day and was showing you guys. It's called it's down here about a block. It's right before you get to Dollar General. On the left down here, it's a place that was on that channel. What's that guy's name? That redheaded dude that busts all those pedos. He's like a chubby redhead dude, like bald redheaded dude. Anyways, he was exposing some dude that up here at this workplace, and I was actually talking to you guys about it on my live when I was walking to Dollar General. And when I got to Dollar General, there happened to be a couple workers from the place that was in there, and I asked them about that guy that got exposed for trying to hook up with like a 13-year-old, I believe it was, or made up with a 13-year-old. That was actually really it wasn't really a 13-year-old girl, but it was somebody playing, undercover. Anyways, they told me he didn't end up getting, they couldn't do anything about it. He didn't get any charges and he didn't lose his job either. He chopped his hair off and he's still working at the place. Um, yeah, his name is, gosh. Hold on. 1 second. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. Hopefully I don't lose you. Okay. All right. I was trying to hook up my other phone to my hotspot so that I get notifications. Um, yeah, I guess it was some type of loophole because it was not since it was not actually a real 13-year-old girl or a child. It was a fake, somebody playing one, I guess, is how he was able to get out of trouble. Um, I don't know how, but he they weren't able to fire him or anything. I guess they could have gotten in a lot of trouble if they would have fired him, is what these guys that work with them. So these guys that work with them were like, we were just told basically we had to deal with it, and that's that. So, but yeah, I told my daughter about it because these people are everywhere, you know? I couldn't believe I pulled up my uh, YouTube and saw a place right here in Shelbyville, Indiana, right there, you know, with thousands and thousands of views about this guy working there. I thought for sure it was fake, but no, it was true. Last Sunday, July 28th on Montgomery. His name is Buddy. He has injured tail. Aww. Poor, poor Buddy. That looks like Boo Boo. Aww. You would be so sad to lose your Boo Boo. Who would you chase? You get scared about Athena. Bandit goes and hides he, around Athena. Like, he'll go under things that Athena can't get under just to keep Athena from, like, chasing him because he's a little scaredy cat. But yeah, I mean, when you see something about 6 times your weight heading right towards you, about to stomp on you, I guess I would probably go take cover too. So, yeah, I think they said the guy's name is John or something. Is his name? He just chopped his hair off. I guess he thinks that helps him not be identified or something. So what was up with Jody Sue wanting to know so bad this cave that Ernie was in or whatever? Was that actual legit real cave or was that something made up? A fluffy caterpillar, right? Yeah, kind of in a way. A fluffy caterpillar that has to pee on every single thing he passes. A fluffagus. A fluffagus. Yeah. Why did she spend hours of her time, or I don't know how long was she on there? Hours. It looked like it was several hours long. Um, did this place take down their sign? They not. Hope it's still up. I was gonna say. All right. Marking his territory. It's cool in here. He wanted to take her, or she was asking him, because it's to me it looked like she was begging Ernie to show some kind of cave, or whatever cave he was going to. So I'm not quite sure. Can I prove he's full? Well, I don't know. I do know one thing Ernie's good at, and that's pissing people off. He's really good at pissing people off. Come on. It's kind of funny. Come on. I know if you're out there, you're going to sit there and want to bark. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, let's. Fred was saying. I thought Fred was saying he recognized the. I don't know if Fred is listening, but if he is, if you're listening, Fred, did you recognize that where he was at? Who owns the property for sale on Pillow beside where Jerry's? Probably Thompson is the only person I can think of. If it's right there, but I'm not. You didn't recognize where he was at? Okay, I didn't know if you. I know you were saying something about sensible or whatever. I didn't know if that's. Pull you guys up on the computer here. Okay. Can you go look at the listing on Zillow? What is it? How do I look it up? What do I type in? Let me see. Is it on Ben Hill Road? Hold on. Is this one what you're talking about? Hold on. Unrestricted land for sale, Hawkins County, East Tennessee. Hawkins County, Tennessee, 148 acres and primarily woodland with an abundance of water from the mountain springs that flow through the property and the creek that runs along the front of the property. This property is unrestricted and very secluded, and electricity is at the property. There are several building sites on this property, and there's a possibility of off-grid living. East Tennessee hunting property for sale. Wildlife is abundant for the avid sportsman if you're looking for large white-tailed deer, turkeys, black bears, or small game. This property is about a 30-minute drive from Kingsport for shopping, medical care, and necessities of the week-to-week living. Listed by Joseph Joey Hahn, Quench Mountain Realty. Dykes Mill. So that's weird. That's like, to me, seems like it is Jody Sue, or where Jody Sue was living. Oh, 5 Caves is next to Sensible Tunnel. Okay. This looks totally like 125. So that's weird. Okay. 104 acres. Fred. It looks like it's right over there, about 125. Don't see any buildings or anything. Hmm. $104 acres. Let me pull you guys up on my phone so I can see while I'm over. 104 deeded acres on primarily woodland with an abundance of water from the mountain springs. It's very secluded, and electricity is at the property. Has basement, it says yes. Has fireplace, no. Says it's been on market since January 3rd of 2024. It was pending sale, it looks like, the beginning of the year, end of last year. That's weird. They keep saying pending sale. Why does it keep doing that? That's so weird. That's weird. I don't know. Look at photo 13. How can you tell which one's 13? Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. That's past Ed Redmond's? Really? How would that be past Edmonds or Redmond's? Yeah, it has a basement but no house, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how this would be considered past Redmond's, because look, there's Beach Creek right here. Beach Creek right here, and then here's Ben Hill Road. Right here, Ben Hill Road, and there's Simpson Road right here. The property is way before even Simpson Road off Ben Hill. Redmonds are all the way down here. See what I mean? So that's far. It's like right there next to JC. I wonder if it's the same property that Dobbs was trying to get. Yeah, I heard Ernie saying something about a bench at the. Is that the bench? Isn't there, Fred? Isn't that the same? Is that the same bench that's at the end of Ben Hill or at the end of 110, where all that wood pile was? You guys remember right after Summer went missing and that group like delivered that wood to 110 in the summer, which was weird. Supposedly preparing for the winter. Them photos are past Ed Redmond's. Oh, really? So they must be hiding the location a little bit for some reason. Otherwise, that would make sense why it doesn't have an actual address, just Ben Hill Road. You know? I guess that would make sense. It's going to just put it on the map, probably, right? It probably isn't right about there because it doesn't have an actual address. It just says Ben Hill Road, Rogersville. The bench that was put up at the bottom 1 month over a month ago. That is a property my daughter-in-law is going to show, but I couldn't get past the gate. Oh, really? Yeah, but I think it does have a Google map down here. I think that it just put that there. It's not going to be exact because there's no exact address here. It just says Ben Hill Road, so that's probably why it's all the way up here. And Fred's saying that he believes the property is actually way past the end. And that's exactly where Moonshine Girl's talking too. If it's all the way past the gate, that's going to be all the way down by Ed Redmond's. Deeded properties. Map widget. I mean here. Oh, it's near Beach Creek. Okay. Click top property lines. That's weird. So what's this saying? 209 Ben Hill. Well, that's weird because this is 209 Ben Hill and it shows it right here too. And 209 would be all the way down at the bottom too. this? Simpson Loop. So right here would be Jody Sue. When Evil entered, I saw your email. You don't want me to share it? Is that what you're saying? Just to show it? Yeah, see, there's a Blue Roof Dawn right there. There's the. It's weird though. Who is? I don't know who would own that. Interesting. That marker is obviously in the wrong place because it's probably Jackie Dobbs bought, and that's over 2 acres. Yeah, it does seem something. It does feel like something's off because it's pulling up 209 all the way up by Beach Creek, and 209 would be all the way down by Redmond's, actually. So 209 Ben Hill Road. See how it's putting it right here too? Well, anyways. Something is seem off with the whole mapping of it all because 209, like the trailer property of Fred's was 207, and that's all the way at the end. So 209 should be past it. I did pull up pick number 13. I brought it up on screen like it was up there. Why? What? Hold on. One second. I'll pull up the pictures real quick. Moving slow. Okay, there's 13. This is this picture. Isn't Ben Hill a dead end? Not really. It keeps going past Redmond's, but what are we looking for? It's weird how it said it had a basement, but yet I don't see any pictures of any type of property. See, this must be what is that road? Limestone Branch or whatever. See the box. Well, I know, right? Basement with no house. Who knows when these pictures were taken, too? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's. I mean, I see what I think. Maybe you're talking about right down here or something. I don't know. But I mean, you know, I don't know who it's owned by, guys. But guys, I wasn't gonna stay on for very long. I was gonna just come on and yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. We don't know when these pictures were taken, guys. I mean, it could be anything that, you know. But I'm going to go now and I'll be back on my other channel here in a little bit. So I will talk to y'all later.